Coming up in this video, you'll see how you can create animated GIFs with InDesign and the latest version of the in5 animated GIF Maker. Hi, I'm Justin from Ajar Productions. So the in5 animated GIF Maker is a free add-on to Chrome that lets you take your in5 exported output from InDesign and turn it into animated GIFs. And I've got some cool new improvements in version 3 that I'm going to go over in this video, and then we'll have some additional videos if you want to dive deeper into specifics. So the way this process works is that you create your animation in InDesign. You can do that using the animation panel. I've done that here. Under animation, I chose a preset, made some customizations, and I did that for all my different pieces here. And then I used the timing panel. Both of these, by the way, are found under Window in the interactive section. And under timing, I have arranged these different parts of my layout so that they animate in this particular sequence. And then in the EPUB interactivity preview, I can actually see what that looks like before I leave InDesign. So that's the process of all the pieces animating. And then to export it with in5, which is a commercial add-on, once installed, you'll get an in5 menu. Go up to the top and say Export HTML5 with in5, or of course you can use the Easy Export Wizard. And I'm just using the add output because that makes the most sense to me, and I click OK and it exports from there. Then in the output, I have this GIF Maker extension installed, and you can see it appears here. And when I open this up, I have the options that I've had in the previous versions, plus a couple more. So now you can set a max resolution. So if you have a rather large piece and you don't want it set to that size, let's say it's 2000 pixels, but you only want it to be 1000 when it comes out in your GIF, well, you can set that here. And that helps to keep the file size down. That's one of the biggest issues we've had with people creating GIFs is the file size is so huge. So we previously added optimization. And the other thing that we ran into is that I think people aren't aware that there is a limitation with GIFs that they only have 256 colors. And when you create an animated GIF, those 256 colors have to be shared across all of the frames of the animation. So what we have done to make that even better, because people were saying, hey, I can make a better animated GIF using Photoshop. Yes, you can, but you have to use a more complicated tool like Adobe Animate to create the animation. So in order to allow you to make that kind of animation in InDesign with those easy animation presets that I showed you, we have added an option so that you can export this as an MP4. And you can set a different video quality where you can set a custom frame rate, a different resolution. And I'm just going to leave this on max so I have the absolute maximum quality video, and I hit record. And then it'll create my video in a new tab. It essentially just plays that animation. It knows when in5 tells it the animation sequence is over, and here's my video, and I can just save it from there. And from that point, I can open it in any program like Photoshop. And from Photoshop, I have the timeline open here, and you can see the whole video's there. And I can go up and choose Save for Web and Devices, which is hidden under Export here, Save for Web Legacy. Now I've got this set as a 2-up so I can compare, and from here I can do all kinds of cool things with my animated GIF. So let me make sure that I have GIF as the export format, and it'll take a little while to generate that preview. Here's my color table, and I can actually I can play the animation. You can see it running. Now because I set it at the maximum quality, it's 60 frames, so it takes a little while to play, but you can see the discrepancy in the colors between these. So I can make adjustments. Of course, this is by default on my machine only set to 128 colors. I'll bump it up to the maximum 256. Now I can actually go in and delete colors from this color table. I can change the scale from here. I can pick a color to be transparent. This video is just a brief overview showing you the power that you now have to create a video, take it in, and if you want to make a custom GIF from Photoshop, you can of course use other applications. We're going to explore some of those things in other videos, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and look for those other videos coming up. Thanks so much for watching.